Welcome everybody to Paranormal Graveyard. Tonight's show is about dreams and meanings, and Roger is not feeling well, so I'll be doing this solo tonight, but he might pop in, so let's get the show started. Tonight we'll be discussing 25 of the most common dreams and their meanings, along with dream facts, different types of dreams, dream premonitions, color meanings in dreams, and number meanings in dreams. We have some very valuable information here tonight, so I really suggest that you go grab a notebook and a pen because you are going to want to take notes on tonight's show. Don't forget, you can always get the archive of the show at any time on the Haunted Salem channel, so that's never a problem. For 90 minutes to 2 hours or more each night, every single person on Earth dreams. Sometimes the dreams are straightforward in their meaning to the dreamer, but dreams don't always tell a simple story. And the field of dream research becomes even more fascinating when people from different cultures and backgrounds report having similar dreams. Dreams are like letters from the unconscious mind. If only they were written in the same language we could use in waking reality. Fortunately, we do have the ability to study our dreams and interpret the common dream symbol they contain. Dreams are based on the theory that dreams are a depiction of our unconscious fears and desires. Some modern scientists who have tackled the subject of dream interpretation argue that dreams exist to aid our survival. These researchers theorize that dreams act as a threat rehearsal wherein we can comfort primal threats, such as threats to our life or status, so that we can better confront these challenges in real life. Dreams can be a powerful source of life-changing information if we pay attention to their meanings. There are numerous things to analyze in a dream, and you must break it down and search piece by piece to analyze one dreams. Now, I do on Haunted Salem get a lot of requests to analyze dreams. So if you do want to talk with me and help me analyze it for you, just send me a message on Facebook at Haunted Salem, Christina Corsetti, and I'll definitely help you out. And as far as, I don't know if I mentioned, but I won't be in chat tonight. It's hard to do a 2-hour show solo, so I will not be in chat because I can't do the show and be in chat at the same time. So I do appreciate everyone that is in chat and everyone listening. First, we're going to talk about dream of spiders. As spiders weave intricate webs to catch unsuspecting prey, dreaming about spiders can indicate that the dreamer is being manipulated or is manipulating the situation or person herself. If the spider is poisonous, this may mean that the dreamer is concerned about some especially venomous or even deadly force. However, if the dreamer is afraid of spiders in his or her waking life, a dream of spiders has a different meaning. He or she needs to come to terms with and overcome this phobia. Now, to see a spider in your dream indicates that you are feeling like an outsider in some situation, or perhaps you want to keep your distance and stay away from an alluring and tempting situation. The spider is also symbolic of feminine power or an overbearing mother figure in your life. Alternatively, a spider refers to a powerful force protecting you against your self-destructive behavior. If you kill a spider in your dream, then it symbolizes misfortune and bad luck. To see a dead spider in your dream implies that you have overcome some strong feminine temptation. To see a spider spinning a web in your dream signifies that you will be rewarded for your hard work. You'll be promoted in your job or recognize your achievements in a difficult task. To see a spider climbing up a wall in your dream denotes that your desires will soon be realized. To dream a spider is coming down on you from the ceiling indicates that you are unable to escape from some relationship. If you dream of baby spiders, then it symbolizes a new or recent relationship. To dream that you are bitten by a spider represents a conflict with your mother or some dominant female figure in your life. Dream of being chased. To dream that you're being chased is an indication that you're avoiding some issue in your waking life. The actions in your dream amplify how you respond to pressure and cope with fears, stress, or various situations. Instead of confronting the situation, you have a tendency to run away and avoid issues that you're uncomfortable with addressing. If someone is chasing you in your dream, then it may also refer to your close-mindedness. You are refusing to acknowledge a certain viewpoint or idea and don't even want to give a listen to any opinion that is different from yours. To dream that you are chasing someone signifies that you are attempting to overcome a difficult goal or task. You may also be expressing some aggressive feelings towards others. Dream of being naked in public. A very common dream, being naked in public, represents feeling vulnerable or exposed. Being naked in public puts you at a disadvantage. You have nowhere to hide a weapon, for example. Thus, such dreams provide the benefit of stimulating your instinct to not let yourself get into the disadvantaged positions. If a more figurative sense, dreaming of public nudity could represent exposing yourself emotionally, revealing a potentially damaging personal secret. To dream that you are naked denotes fear of being found out and exposed over your activities. You feel that you are being misjudged. To dream that you suddenly discover your nudity and are trying to cover up signifies your vulnerability to a situation. To see a naked person in your dream and you are disgusted by it represents some anxiety about discovering the naked truth about that person or situation. And to dream that everyone is naked except for you amplifies that there is something you are hiding from others. It may also mean that you are nervous about something. Next, we have dream of losing your teeth. Now, dreams about teeth reflect your anxieties about your appearance and how others perceive you. Your teeth help to convey an image of attractiveness and play an important role in the game of flirtation, whether it's flashing those pearly whites, kissing, or necking. Thus, such dreams may stem from a fear of rejection, feeling unattractive, feeling sexually undesirable, or from growing older. To support this notion, a dream research found that women in menopause reported a higher frequency of dreams about their teeth. So there seems to be a correlation about getting older and having more teeth dreams. From an evolutionary standpoint, teeth are important for survival and reproduction. Accordingly, dreaming about losing your teeth exercises your instincts to protect yourself and your appearance. One more symbolic level, teeth represent how powerful and confident you feel. Losing your teeth in a dream could represent a waking life situation that is eroding your confidence. Dreaming that your teeth are falling out or rotting away refers to your fears of being embarrassed or making a fool out of yourself in some situation. Perhaps you feel unprepared for the task at hand and are afraid of getting ridiculed. These dreams are often an exaggeration of your worries and anxieties. In most cases, all your worrying is for nothing. Sometimes what you imagine is far worse than what is the reality. To dream that your teeth are sparkling or gleaming signifies happiness and fulfilled wishes. To dream that you're brushing your teeth refers to the level of confidence, your struggles, and your aggressiveness. You need to look out for yourself in your own interest. Perhaps you feel that your position is shaky. Dreaming that there are teeth growing all over inside your mouth, from the roof of your mouth to under your tongue, means that you are on the defensive about something and may be a little overly aggressive about it. If you dream that your teeth is broken or that it has been knocked out, then it means that you have misspoken about some matter. It also refers to the consequences of your words and or what you say about others. Okay, now, dream of falling. It's a myth that if you die in real life, if you dream about falling and hit the ground. However, a falling dream could mean things in your life aren't going so great. This type of dream is your subconscious mind sending out a red flag that something in your life is moving rapidly in the wrong direction. This could be a relationship, career, finances, or something else. These dreams are almost common among people with depression. When you fall, you have no control and have nothing to hold on to. Thus, your falling dream is analogous to a situation in your waking life where you are lacking or losing control. You are feeling overwhelmed, perhaps in school, in work environment, in your home life, or maybe in your personal relationship. You have lost your foothold and unable to keep with the demands of your daily life. Falling in your dream means you are lacking any sense of security, stability, and confidence. You are not sure where you stand in a particular circumstance or in your relationship. Perhaps you are at risk of losing your job or losing your home. Such loss can make you feel that the ground is falling away underneath you. Moreover, falling dreams also indicate feelings of shame, vulnerability, low self-esteem, inferiority. You are afraid of not measuring up to others' expectations or to keep up with the status quo. If you have recently had demands placed on you, then it would not be surprising if you dreamt of falling. Now, dreaming of flying. Dreaming of flying has to do with your sexual ambitions. Flying high and proud means you're happy with and even boastful of your sex life. But trying to fly and failing might mean that you're striking out of a lot or feeling sexually inadequate. Being able to fly in a dream is about the desire to rise above difficult circumstances or heavy responsibility in your waking life. Dreaming of flying is about feeling superior to others. Thinking of the advantage you have if you actually had the superpower. Dream of being able to breathe underwater is in this same class of superiority dreams. If you are flying with ease and are enjoying the scene and landscape below, then it suggests that you are in charge and on top of a situation. You have risen above something. Flying dreams and the ability to control your flight is representative of your own personal sense of power. Flying high and or fast is associated to your level of confidence. If you are flying low, then it indicates that you are content with the pace of your current life. Flying backwards implies that you are reminiscing about your past. Dream of giving birth. This is a very common dream, especially among women. On a basic human instinct level, these dreams stimulate a woman's instinct to reproduce. Pregnancy dreams are about creativity. The dreamer has an unacknowledged desire to come up with new ideas, create a piece of artwork, or embark on a new creative project. Men who dream of being pregnant may be craving the power that women are able to wield by becoming a mother. To dream of giving birth or see someone else giving birth suggests that you are giving birth to a new idea or project. It also represents a new attitude, fresh beginning, or a major event. Dreaming that you are giving birth to an unusual heavy baby signifies dependency issues. You are afraid of having others rely on you, and you are apprehensive about satisfying others' needs. To dream that someone else is giving birth to a heavy baby represents some burden that this person is creating for you or others. To dream that you are giving birth to a non-human creature signifies your overwhelming fear in the health of your baby. To dream that the mother dies during birth represents transformation. The dream represents the ending of one thing and a new beginning of another. You may be making life changes or getting rid of your old habits and ways. To dream that the child dies during childbirth suggests that you're having difficulties getting pregnant. It may also reflect your anxiousness about caring for a child. Okay. Dreams of dying. Dreams of your own death simplifies inner change, transformation, self-discovery, and positive development that is happening within you of your life. You are undergoing a transitional phase and are becoming more enlightened or spiritual. Big changes are ahead for you where you're making a new start and leaving the past behind. If you are getting married or divorced, being promoted to a new position, moving to a new country, you may experience dreams of your own death. If you dream of faking your death, then it suggests that you are taking control of your life and making a fresh start. You want to change in your life. A dream about dying could be a subconscious contemplation of your mortality, or the death could symbolize an end, change, or absence. Dying in a dream could symbolize that you are looking for a new start or you're going through a spiritual transformation. Whereas dreaming about death of a loved one could mean that this person is no longer part of your life or that you lack a certain quality that this person embodies. Looking at death dreams as a straightforward representation of death itself. These dreams stimulate our survival instinct, and dreams about death of a loved one encourage us to protect and cherish the ones we love. Now, generally dreaming about someone's death implies that your feelings for that person are dead or that a significant change or loss is occurring in your relationship with that person. If you see a stranger die in your dream, then it implies that you're feeling detached from the changes that are happening around you. If you dream about the death of a child, then it indicates that you need to let go of your immaturity and start becoming more serious. The death of a child can also mean that your inner child is being stifled. Dream of being lost. Being lost in a building or unfamiliar city is very stressful and very common type of dream. In many cases, the dreamer may be worried about getting lost in their own life circumstances. These types of dreams may occur when you feel anxious or insecure about finding your way in a new life situation, such as when starting a new job or moving to a new city. You may be especially prone to dreaming about being lost if you're embarking on a new challenge that you feel unprepared for or are struggling to get accustomed to a situation where the rules are constantly changing. Dreaming that another person is lost could mean that you have unresolved feelings about this person. To dream that you are lost suggests that you have lost your direction in life or that you have lost sight of your goals. You may be feeling worried and insecure about the path you are taking in life. If you try to call for help, then it means that you're trying to reach out for support. You are looking for someone to lean on. Alternatively, being lost means that you're still adjusting to a new situation in which the rules and conditions are ever changing. To dream that someone else is lost represents some unresolved issues or feelings pertaining to the person that is lost. Consider what aspect of that person you may have lost within your own self. Perhaps you need to recapture or re-acknowledge those aspects. To dream of water. Dreaming about water reflects change, renewal, and purification, sometimes symbolizing a change in consciousness, accompanying some life transformation. Context is important, however. If you dream about offering water to others, this could represent that you are offering new life or positive changes to others. Whereas if you dream about being caught in a typhoon, then you could be feeling overwhelmed by a life change. To see calm, clear water in your dream means that you are in tune with your spirituality. It denotes serenity, peace of mind, and rejuvenation. To see muddy or dirty water in your dream indicates that you are wallowing in your negative emotions. You may need to take some time to cleanse your mind and find internal peace. Alternatively, the dream suggests that your thinking, judgment is unclear and clouded. If you are immersed in muddy water, then that indicates that you are in over your head in a situation and are overwhelmed by your emotions. Now, to dream that water is rising up in your house suggests that you are becoming overwhelmed by your emotions. To hearing running water in your dream denotes meditation and reflection. You are reflecting on your thoughts and emotions. To dream that you are walking on water indicates that you have total control of your emotions. It also suggests that you need to stay on top of your emotions and not let them explode out of hand. Alternatively, the dream is symbolic of faith in yourself. To dream that someone throws water on you amplifies that you need to show more of your emotions. You have been too disconnected from others. Alternatively, it may mean that you need to cool off. To dream that a wall of water is coming towards you amplifies that your emotions are welling up and can potentially close you off to others. And to dream that you can bend water represents your ability to control your emotions. You can hide your feelings well. Dream to be back at school. No matter how many years we have been out of school, we just can't seem to escape it in our dream life. More than anything, this reflects the profound effect that years of schooling has on us. Often, these dreams are accompanied by anxiety-provoking situations such as being lost, naked, or unprepared for an exam. As discussed in the entries on those specific dream topics, such dreams could indicate you are feeling vulnerable, exposed, or insecure in your current life circumstances. In general, however, dreaming about school is all about your job. The scrutiny and pressures we are subject to at work directly parallel those of school. So to dream that you're looking for a school suggests you need to expand your knowledge and learning. To dream that you are at a new school means that you are feeling out of place in some situation, or perhaps there's a new lesson that you need to learn. To dream that you are running away from school means that you're not being receptive to new ideas and viewpoints. You have not learned from your past mistakes. Now, to dream that your childhood school is in ruins suggests that you are dwelling on some unresolved childhood issues. Alternatively, the dream represents the passage of time. You need to look the future instead of reliving the past. Dreams of being cheated on. Dreams are a place where we can express our insecurities, including sexual jealousy. It should be fairly obvious that dreaming that your spouse or significant other is cheating on you does not necessarily mean that they are two-timing you in real life, but rather it indicates that you may have some worries about this happening. Unfortunately, this is completely normal. It simply reflects our instinctive determination to fend off romantic rivals to keep our mate. You may have such dream when you feel cheated on out of quality time with your sweetheart, and you should let them dream be a wake-up call to alert you that you need to spend more time together. A dream that your mate, spouse, or significant other is cheating on you also indicates your fears of being abandoned. You are concerned about the future and whether your significant other will be there for you. Perhaps you are waiting for a commitment from your significant other. Other such dreams may occur because you were abandoned before by an ex, by a partner, by a parent, important person in your life. Dream of snakes. Being attacked by snakes is the most common type of being attacked by an animal dream. Snakes are a real threat to many people worldwide, and this dream rehearses our instinct to avoid and or survive this threat. Symbolically, snakes represent a hidden threat. The proverbial snake in the grass. A snake shedding its skin could symbolize transformation or renewal, in which case a snake dream could be a positive omen. Because snakes are sometimes hard to see and are slithering in bushes, they are also symbolic of a hidden threat and or betrayal. They lie in wait, waiting for the perfect opportunity to make a move. If the snake bites you, then the dream is trying to alert you to something in your waking life that you are not aware of and or that has not yet surfaced. To see a baby snake in your dream means that you are underestimating the threat. If you kill the snake or if the snake is dead, then it means that that threat has passed or that you have overcome it. As a metaphor, the snake in your dream can be symbolic of a person around you who is callous, evil, ruthless. In this scenario, the snake will try to strike at you, bite you, or even eat you alive. Sometimes the snake may even change into a human form. Your dream is telling you not to trust him or her. If you are afraid of making your true feelings towards someone known, then you will likely dream of snakes. Dream of being late. Unusual, these dreams occur in the context of being tardy to or missing an important event, such as catching a plane, attending an important work meeting, or getting to class on the first day of school. This kind of dream could show that you are anxious about work, school, and an upcoming trip. It may also indicate an inability to make a connection, regret about a missed opportunity, or a need to get your life in order. If you have this dream, you should ask yourself what you are missing in life and whom you might have disappointed. Dream of being unprepared to perform. In this sort of dream, you may find yourself at last minute woefully unprepared for some important performance, such as taking a final exam, giving a speech to thousands of people, or delivering your debut performance on Broadway. This type of dream shows that you are judging your own performance in life and are afraid of coming up short. Some dreams help stimulate our determination to be prepared and ready to perform in real life. Dreams of hot and steamy dreams. Having a sexy dream about someone you love or are attracted to in real life is rather clear-cut carryover on your waking feeling into dreamland. You have emotions and or sexual urges that you long to express. Our society is pretty inhibited when it comes to expression of sexuality outside of certain approved circumstances. But that doesn't change the fact that we are hardwired to procreate. Dreams give us a forum to express these desires. If you are in a relationship, having a hot and spicy dream about someone other than your partner may indicate that your waking sex life isn't totally fulfilling your needs and that you need to reinvigorate your relationship. That said, sensual dreams are not always about unexpressed sexual desires. Dreaming about sex with a platonic friend or even a stranger could simply indicate a desire for closeness or intimacy without hang-ups or baggage. Now, dream of sex mares. Unfortunately, not all sex dreams are pleasant, but don't worry. Just because you're dreaming about having sex with your elderly 8th grade algebra teacher doesn't mean that you are secretly hot for him. Sex dreams about someone you are not attracted to, even someone you're related to, or someone of a different gender than you are normally attracted to, are unpleasant by design. They are meant to disgust you so that you don't pursue such unwise pairings in your real life. Dreams about being raped encourage us to avoid this disturbing and dangerous scenario in real life. Dreaming about being raped could also indicate that you're feeling violated in some way. Dream of being shot. This is one of the most commonly reported dreams about threats from other people, especially in the United States. This type of dream may indicate as a result of your instinct concern about avoiding and surviving an actual shooting. You may have this dream in response to seeing coverage of shootings on the news or because of violent threats in your own life. Taking a more metaphorical approach, dreams of being shot as symbolizing any sort of confrontation or victimization in your waking life include self-punishment. To see a shooting in your dream indicates that you are set goal and know what to aim for in life. Your plans are right on target. To dream that you shoot a person with a gun denotes your aggressive feelings and hidden anger towards that particular person. If the person you shoot is a stranger, then it indicates that you are rejecting unknown aspects of yourself that you do not understand. To dream that someone is shooting you with a gun suggests that you are experiencing some confrontation in your waking life. You may feel victimized in some situation. If you dream that someone is shooting you in the back, then it means that you are involved with some questionable people who may be harmful to your well-being. It also implies that you are too trusting of others. Dream of being exposed on the toilet. Like being naked in public, being exposed to the public while using the toilet leaves you extremely vulnerable. Going back to our cave person roots, you need privacy when doing your business so that no one can attack you while you're in compromising position. Therefore, dreams about being exposed to the public exist to encourage you to avoid potentially vulnerable situations. However, despite our instinct, resistance to vulnerability, sometimes it is actually in our best interest as when forming close relationships with other people. An exposure dream might be a good reminder that you need to open up to others and not worry about so much about the potential embarrassment you risk by doing so. Dream of driving an out of control vehicle. Most drivers had this dream. You're driving along and realize you're about to hit a car or person, only to realize that the brakes or the steering wheel won't work, of course. This could also happen in real life, so this type of dream could simply indicate anxiety about such an event occurring, especially if you have been in a car accident before. But as you might guess, dreaming of not being able to control your vehicle might also mean that you feel out of control in your own life, or that you cannot make consistent progress towards your ambitions. Dream of celebrities. It might seem strange that we talk about or even dream about celebrities almost as much as we do our own group of friends and family, but evolutionary psychology has a solid theory to explain it. If we see or hear about a person a lot, even if it's on TV or in a magazine, our brains cannot distinguish between whether we actually know the person or if we just think we do. Thus, we can feel like a celebrity or public figure is a member of our tribe even though we've never met them. So having a dream about hanging out with Jack Nicholson is not necessarily more significant than dreaming about hanging out with a college friend you admire. However, if you have a dream where you feel a rush or pride or elation between a celebrity, it's showing you attention. This could mean you long to attain a higher social status, possibly due to low self-esteem. Dreams that you cannot make a phone call. Although telephones don't resemble the form they did 20 or even 10 years ago, we are still depending on our phones for much of our communications, whether it's through text or using it to actually speak to someone. In fact, if you could argue that we're more addicted to our phones than ever before in history, as in real life, a phone in a dream represents communication. Thus, the common dream of being able to get through to someone over the phone indicates communication problems or fear of not being able to connect with that person at the other end. Perhaps you're having communication issues with this person in real life, or the other hand, you might be a little too dependent on using your smartphone as a primary means of communication and could benefit from some in-person human interaction. Dream of being paralyzed. You try to move, but your legs are paralyzed or physically trapped. You try to speak, but you can't get the words out. Whatever the exact context of the dream, you are unable to use your usual tools to flee a threat, go somewhere, or express yourself. Paralysis dreams can indicate that you feel unable to progress in a certain situation because something is holding you back, possibly even self-sabotage. As a result, you may be exerting a lot of effort but still going nowhere. Try to figure out what obstacle you feel is hindering you in real life. To dream that you are paralyzed reflects the current state of your body while you are dreaming. During the REM state of sleep, your body is really immobile and paralyzed. People report that they cannot run or hit despite how hard they try. Symbolically, dreaming that you are paralyzed means you are feeling helpless or pinned down to some aspect or circumstances in your waking life. You may feel unable to deal with the situation or change anything. Alternatively, the dream suggests that you are feeling emotionally paralyzed. You have difficulties expressing your feelings. Dreams that you cannot find the bathroom. In some cases, the common dream of not being able to find a bathroom could have the same meaning as being exposed to the public when trying to use the bathroom. You seek privacy or that you won't have to feel vulnerable or embarrassed. However, in many cases, people have this dream when they need to use the toilet in real life. If you frequently have this dream and wake up with an urgent need to go to the bathroom, or worse, you find and use the bathroom in your dream but not in real life, it's a good idea to see a doctor to make sure that you don't have any plumbing problems. If the dream is unrelated to real life urge to use the bathroom, it could symbolize that there is an issue in your life where you're finding it challenging to express your fundamental needs. Dream of being frustrated. A general feeling of frustration is perhaps the most common theme in dreams. Maybe you lost your car keys and can't find them, or you can't figure out the answer to an important question, or you can't cry out for help when you need it. Or maybe the context is so nonsensical that can't even figure out why you found it so frustrating once you woke up. This theme runs through most bad dreams, including many other dreams we just discussed. These dreams motivate us to persistent and overcome challenges in real life. However, if you have these bad dreams so often that they're causing you significant distress, this could indicate that you have severe stress or a psychological condition such as depression or post-traumatic stress disorder. To dream that you feel frustrated represents your difficulty in coping with a situation in your daily life. It may reflect concerns that your life is not going in the direction that you want. All right, I hope everyone so far is enjoying the show. We've come to dream facts. 1/3 of your life is spent sleeping. In an average lifetime, you would have spent a total about 6 years of it dreaming. That is more than 2,100 days spent in a different realm. Dreams have been here as long as mankind. Back in the Roman era, profound and significant dreams are submitted to the Senate for analyzation and interpretation. Everybody dreams. Simply because you do not remember your dream does not mean that you did not dream. In fact, you have several dreams during the night of a normal night's sleep. Dreams are indispensable. A lack of dream activity may imply that some protein deficiency or a personality disorder. On average, you can dream anywhere from 1 to 2 hours every night. Moreover, you can have 4 to 7 dreams in one night. Blind people do dream. Whether visual images appear in their dreams depend on whether they are blind at birth or become blind later in life. But vision is not the only sense that constitutes a dream. Sound, smell, hypersensitivity for the blind in their dreams are based on their senses. 5 minutes after the end of a dream, half of the content is forgotten. After 10 minutes, 90% of it is lost. The word dream stems from the Middle English word dream, spelled D-R-E-M-E, which means joy and music. Now, men tend to dream more about other men, while women dream equally about men and women. Studies have shown that your brainwaves are more active when you're dreaming than when you are awake. Dreamers who are awake right after REM sleep are able to recall their dreams more vividly than those who slept through the night until morning. Psychologically speaking, researchers found that during dreaming REM sleep, males experience erections and females experience increased vaginal blood flow regardless the content of the dream. In fact, wet dreams may not necessarily coincide with overly sexual dream content. People who are in the process of giving up smoking tend to have longer and more intense dreams. Toddlers do not dream about themselves. They do not appear in their own dreams until the age of 3 or 4. If you are snoring, then you cannot be dreaming. Nightmares are common in children, typically beginning at the age of 3 and occurring up to the age of 7 or 8. In a poll, 67% of Americans have experienced deja vu in their dreams, occurring more others in females than males. Around 3% of adults suffer from sleep apnea. This treatable condition leads to unexplained tiredness and inefficiency. According to a research study, the most common setting for dreams is your own house. It is very normal for males to experience an erection during the REM stage of sleep, even when they are not dreaming anything of sexual nature. The original meaning of the word nightmare was a female spirit who besets people at night when they sleep. In dreams, negative emotions tend to occur twice as often as pleasant feelings. Fear and anxiety are the most common expressed emotions in dreams, followed by anger and sadness. The colder your house is, the worse your dreams are. They say that if your room is at an average temperature, you have better sleep. And last, if you avoid your sleep for more than 10 days, you will die. Different types of dreams. Let's talk about that for a little bit. Now, daydreams. Daydreaming is often a disregarded and neglected aspect of dream study because they are often overlooked as fleeting and wandering thoughts. There is a lack of emphasis on the content of your daydreams. However, the meaning of to your nightly dream symbols are also applicable to your daydreams. The content in your daydreams are also helpful to the understanding of your true feelings and in fulfilling your goals. Daydreaming occurs when you are semi-awake. It is a spontaneous imagining or recalling of various images or experiences in the past or future. You allow your imagination to run away from you. When you daydream, you are accessing your right brain, which is the creative and feminine side of your personality. Daydreams are often viewed as lighthearted in nature. They are just silly fantasies and wishful thinking, actually even worrying over things that be classified as a form of daydreaming. When you worry, you are visualizing an unwanted or negative outcome to a situation. By repeating these negative images in your mind, you are more likely to make them happen. Next time you start worrying, try to think of a positive outcome. Just as your worrisome daydreams can unwittingly come true through repetition in your mind, you can use it as a tool to your advantage and make positive events happen. You can utilize daydreams as a technique to visualize what you want and hope to happen. It is said that many athletes, musicians, business leaders utilize their dreams to envision success. They anticipate or imagine landing the perfect jump, closing a deal, or making that single hit. Tiger Woods, for one, had said he said to use daydreams to improve his golf game. You too can utilize daydreams for something as simple as studying for and acing the next test or landing that job. Positive daydreaming is healthy. It serves a temporary escape from our demands of reality. It is also a good way to release pent-up frustrations without physically acting them out. All too often to worry about your job, your family, your friends, your finances, your relationship, and so forth. It's a way to leave the world behind and ponder about what could have been or should have been. It relieves stress, improves attitude, fosters creativity, and refreshes the mind, body, and spirit. Now, let's talk about false awakening dreams. Have you ever thought you have been waking up and gone about your daily morning routine, getting up, brushing your teeth, eating breakfast, and going to work only to wake up again and realize that what just happened is a dream? That sensation is referred to as false awakening. Um, Lucid dreams. Lucid dreams occur when you realize you are dreaming. Wait a second, this is only a dream. Most dreamers wake themselves up once they realize that they are dreaming. Other dreamers have cultivated the skill to remain in that lucid state of dreaming. They become an active participant in their own dreams, making decisions in their dreams, and influencing the dream's outcome without awakening. Lucid dreams give you the ability to control your old dreams and steer them toward the direction you want. This actually does take practice, and if anybody is interested in trying how to control your dreams, just give me a message on Haunted Salem Facebook, and I will definitely talk to you about that. You are more willing to confront threats, and as a result, becoming more self-confident. When you achieve lucidity, you can use it to a tool to improve your sports game, to rehearse for a speech, to fulfill your fantasies, or to solve a problem in your waking life. In fact, some athletes utilize their lucid dreams to practice their tennis serve, golf stroke, or bat swing. Even in your day-to-day life, you can use lucid dreams to ask the boss for a raise, prepare for that first date, overcome phobias, get over writer's block, and so forth. Lucid dreams can help you visualize and rehearse an event in your mind before it actually occurs. It helps to overcome fears and anxieties. The application of lucid dreams is limited only to your imagination. Because brain activity during the dream state is the same as during a real-life event, what you learn and practice in your lucid dream state, it's similar to training and preparation you do in the waking world. Your patterns are being conditioned. At last, half of the adults have had one lucid dream in their lifetime. Many have reported having lucid dreams without even trying. Often flying is associated with lucid dreams. With practice, lucid dreaming can be learned and achieved at your will. Nightmares. Let's talk about nightmares. They are a subcategory of dreams. A distinction of a nightmare is its frightening and or emotional content. You tend to wake up in fear in the midst of a nightmare. Because of its frightening nature, you are more likely to remember your nightmares in the vivid details. They are a bigger impact upon your wakening mind. Its image stay with you throughout the day. Now, some studies show that people who are more sensitive, intuitive, creative, imaginative are more prone to have nightmares. This may be because they are more empathetic and more in tune with their surroundings. One reason for nightmares may be a way of your unconscious to get your attention about a situation or problem that you've been avoiding. It is time to take notice and confront the issue. Sometimes nightmares serve to warn you about your health or an accident. However, oftentimes nightmares stem from a deeper level, indicating that something is troubling you from within your subconscious. Discussing, analyzing, and understanding your nightmares can lead to a solution to some problem, internal conflict, or personality difficulty. Recurring dreams. Now, recurring dreams repeat themselves with little variation in story or theme. These dreams may be positive, but most often they are nightmarish in content. Dreams may reoccur because a conflict depicted in the dream remains unresolved or ignored. Once you find a resolution to the problem, your recurring dreams will cease. Now, most dreams contain messages that serve to teach you something about yourself. However, soon after you wake up to go about your daily routine, you tend to quickly forget what you dreamt about. The message of recurring dreams may be so important or so powerful that it refuses to go away. The frequent repetition of such dream forces you to pay attention and confront the dream. It is desperately trying to tell you something. Such dreams are often nightmarish or frightening in their content, which also helps you take notice and pay attention to them. Now, reoccurring dreams are quite common and are often triggered by a certain life situation, transitional phase in life, or a problem that keeps coming back again and again. These dreams may recur daily, once a week, or once a month. Whatever the frequency, there is little variation in the dream content itself. Such dreams may be highlighting a personal weakness, a fear, or your inability to cope with something in your life, past or present. The repetitive patterns in your dream reveal some of the most valuable information about yourself. It may point to a conflict, situation, or matter in your waking life that remains unresolved or unsettled. Some urgent underlying message in your unconscious is demanding you to be understood. Now, healing dreams. Healing dreams serve as messages for the dreamer in regards to their health. Many dream experts believe that dreams can help in avoiding potential health problems and healing when you are ill or when you are grieving. Research shows that asthma and migraine sufferers have a certain type of dream before an attack. Your bodies are able to communicate to your mind through dreams. The dreams can tell you that something is not quite right with your body even before any physical symptom shows up. Dreams of this nature may be telling the dreamer that he or she needs to go to the dentist or doctor. If you can understand the language of dreams, your dream will serve as an invaluable early warning system. They can help inform, advise, and heal. All right. Now, precognitive psychic dreams. We're talking about premonitions, dreams that seemingly foretell the future. One rational theory to explain this phenomenon is that your dreaming mind is able to piece together bits of information and observation that you may normally overlook or that you do not seriously consider. In other words, your unconscious mind knows what is coming before you consciously piece together the same information. In this type of dreaming, you see the future through your dreams. It is difficult to determine that a dream is a premonition because we can only confirm such a dream after it has taken place. Even then, we only hear of the success story. There are so many other dreams that do not come true. Thus, these dreams may just be more coincidences. There are believers that dreams can indeed predict or foretell the future. Premonition dreams are linked to major disasters, wars, assassinations, accidents, lottery numbers, or even the winning horse race. Such dreams have helped solve crimes. In history, Abraham Lincoln was said to have dreamt of his own body lying in a coffin 2 weeks before his assassination. British engineer John Donne dreamt of an eruption of a volcano in France, which came true. Having this type of dream suggests that you are experiencing anxiety and that you are expressing a desire for certainty in the future. You are looking to your dream to help you make an important decision or to reassure you that you are on the right path. Excuse me. All right, epic dreams. Epic dreams are so huge, so compelling, and so vivid that you cannot ignore them. The details of such dreams remain with you for years, as if you just dreamt it last night. These dreams possess much beauty and contain many symbology. When you wake up from such a dream, you feel that you have discovered something profound or amazing about yourself or about the world. It feels like a life-changing experience. How do you know if your dream is an epic dream? If all of the following applies to your dream, then chances are that it's an epic dream. That would be the dream brings about greater awareness to you and is unforgettable. The dream makes you look at life from a fresh new perspective. The dream invokes strong emotion. The dream is extremely vivid and memorable. The images are so provocative that you cannot stop thinking about it. The dreams fill you with awe as soon as you wake up, and the dream remains with you for years and years as if you just dreamt it yesterday. Now, why should you remember your dreams? Well, your dreaming mind has access to vital information that is not readily available to you when you are awake. Your dreams serve as a window to your subconscious and reveal your secret desires and feelings. In remembering your dreams, you gain increased knowledge, self-awareness, self-healing. Dreams are an extension of how you perceive yourself. They may be a source of inspiration, wisdom, joy, imagination, and overall improvement psychological health. Learning to recall your dreams helps you become more assertive, confident, and stronger person by remembering your dreams, and you are expressing and confronting your feelings. Dreams help guide you through difficult decisions, relationship issues, health concerns, career questions, or any life struggle you may be experiencing. Remembering your dreams help you come to terms with stressful aspects of our lives, and you will learn more about yourself, your aspirations, and your desires through your dreams. Babies and dreams. In a study of babies and dreaming, it was learned that babies spend about 66% of their sleeping time in the REM state. That is quite a bit of dreaming, considering that the average adult spends 15 to 20% of their sleep time in the dreaming state. Dreams researchers believe that there is a correlation between REM sleep and brain development, which still in the womb, the fetus is already spending a significant amount of time in REM sleep. At only 30 weeks, the fetus spends nearly 24 hours in the REM state. Premature babies also spend up to 80% of their sleep in the REM state. As babies mature, their REM sleep decreases. It drops to 50% in the full-term baby and down to 35% in 1-year-olds. This finding supports the notion that REM sleep is important in the mental development of the baby. Dreaming may be seen as a way of exercising the mind and stimulating it. As babies get older, they will be able to get mental stimulation from their surroundings and outside environments. It is difficult to know what babies are dreaming about, but their dreams are probably triggered mainly by physical sensations. As babies continue to develop, visual images and sounds begin to play a role in their dreams. Children in dreams. In research conducted at the University of Virginia, it was found that animals are featured more prominently in children's dreams compared to adult dreams. This may be due to the notion that children are just interested in animals. Furthermore, frightening animals like lions and snakes and crocodiles and wolves occur more often than non-frightening animals like sheep, butterflies, or birds. Children use animals to symbolize their wishes and fears. Children also seem to dream more about aggression than adults. Surprisingly, children dream about aggressive acts twice as often as adults. This may be due to the notion that children are still trying to control their impulses in order to live and function in a civilized society. They are trying to keep their impulses in check. Interesting. The research showed that the dreams of girls were longer than those of boys. Girls' dreams contained more people and clothing. Boys' dreams were more about tools and objects. Children's nightmares often stem from being punished by parents when a child is sick or if there's a turmoil in their children's home life. Okay. Now, going back to premonition dreams, there are kind of a couple that you can have. Now, the first one, there are 7 types. This is a lot, but there are 7 types of premonition dreams that one can have. The first one is clarification. A clarification dream provides insight into your experience of current or past situation in your life. It presents an aspect of your life, usually a recent situation, often in an exaggerated manner. Key elements often have a different appearance than they do in real life. For example, a person might appear as another person you know who are similar characteristics. A clarification dream often conveys what you subconsciously feel or think about a particular aspect of your life, or how strongly you feel about it, even when you might not be aware of those thoughts, feelings in the waking state. The second one you can have is symbolism. A dream contains symbolism when one or more key elements of symbols are featured prominently and the dreamer experiences those elements in having great significance. These key elements also almost always represent something other than themselves and carry a hidden, deeper meaning. The third type is a timeline dream. Now, a timeline dream presents a sequence of events or elements from a portion of your life, beginning at a certain point in your life and an ending at a later point. A timeline dream usually portrays a series of events from the past, but you also include current, future events or situations. The events or elements in your dream may be unfamiliar, not literal, but they represent actual circumstances in your life. A timeline dream usually also functions as a clarification dream, so pay attention to the details. The fourth one that you have is a rehearsal dream. A rehearsal dream involves a run-through of an actual planned event you're expecting in the near future. This type of dream allows the subconscious to prepare in advance for an important or potentially traumatic event. Depending on your emotions about the event, your subconscious may choose to run through either the best case scenario and the pleasure you expect the event to bring, or the worst case scenario and the potential disasters that you're afraid could happen. In the worst case scenario, because the dream tells you what your fears are, you have a chance to work through them before the event if you choose to do so. The fifth dream for premonitions is a message dream. Now, a message dream contains information from a source outside of yourself, usually with an addiction that you or someone else needs to know something or that some action may be needed. And it can be similar to other types of dreams, except the content is influenced by a source external to your own consciousness. The purpose of a message could be to clarify a situation in your life, reassure that you are on the right track, or to tell that you are off track in an area of your life. Answer a question you have had in your mind, solve a problem you have been pondering, or provide a creative idea to apply in a project you're working on. The sixth premonition dream is interaction dream. And now an interaction dream involves contact with another person, often a loved one who has passed on, but also can be a spiritual guide or someone who is still living. If the person is someone you know, that usually appear as themselves rather than looking like another person, dream content can vary, but often some particular feeling or sense is conveyed to the dreamer, such as a feeling that is all well in this person. Sometimes unfinished business is resolved or the dreamer's questions are answered during the dream state. Occasionally, actions that occurred in the past with this person are reversed, such as when someone who had harmed you in the past comes back to your dream state and offers you a kind action. Now, the last premonition dream would be a toxic dream. Now, a toxic dream is usually very realistic. Upsetting dream that is most likely to occur when your body is physically, mentally, and emotionally overloaded during sleep. They are usually terrible nightmares, and their purpose can often be interpreted simply as a signal that you are in a toxic state at the time of the dream. These dreams can result from a number of factors the day before, including eating refined carbohydrates like sugar or white flour, processed or junk food, additives, or preservatives, eating any food within 2 hours before going to bed, or overeating during the day, indigesting drugs or other substances that stresses the body, toxins like mold, exhaust fumes, and so forth. Being emotionally toxic, such as going to bed angry or hateful, and not getting enough rest. Okay, now we're going to get into the colors and meanings in dreams. Okay, red. Dreaming of red is about activation, physicality, passion, and sensitivity. In the chakras, red is the root. It's a primitive energy that expresses itself in terms of survival and prime instinct. Consider the deep blood red that runs through our veins, life-affirming, flowing, and activating our energy on a very base, physical level. Red is the root that runs through our psyche. It speaks to us of dormant power. Consider fire. It requires an igniting action. The capability of fire is all around us, but it takes a spark to release the power. So, if you see red in your dreams, ask yourself, what needs activating in your life? What physical conditions need your attention? Are your basic primary needs being met? Is stagnation disallowing reproduction? Is it time to reconnect with nature? And are you in an environment that allows you to ignite your passions? Okay, orange. Orange is a dream of a sign of equalization, balance, and temperance. Orange stands between the raging of red and the themes, awareness, realizations of yellow. It is not entirely physical and not completely mental. Orange is fulcrum, and our perception the teeter-totter. When we dream in orange, we are asked to consider what is the balance in our lives. Orange offers messages of harmony and contentment, too, often achieved through Pacific cycle of time. Orange also asks us to build our immunities, freshen up our routines, engage in practices that enhance our daily lives. So, color or meaning orange if you dream it. What needs balancing in your life? How can I temper my observations or obsessions yet still remain creatively productive? What kind of results are my actions over time going to yield? Am I approaching my life in a creative way? Can I incorporate more creativity and play in my daily life? And what's my idea of satisfaction, contentment, and completion? Yellow. Yellow color meaning in dreams radicates themes of centralization, focus, awareness, and reminds us of our role as humans within the context of the whole. Consider the yellow tones of the sun and how central the star is to our existence. Consider the center chakra, which is also yellow and governs our will and even our sense of identity. Yellow is the color of intelligent design, and when we dream in yellow, it reflects a special kind of clarity. Yellow is a bright idea. When we dream of yellow, our deeper consciousness is paving the way to the path of a higher understanding and mystical awareness. Yellow centralizes our energetic focus so that we may intensify our presence, the intensity that radiates outward, just as the light of the sun does. Dreaming of yellow indicates a time of intelligent reflection in which we are influencing the world around us in amazing ways. So, dreaming in yellow, what perceived barriers do I have to prohibit my greatest view? What core belief do I express that puts me in the best advantage? How am I influencing others? What is my guiding light and how can I remain illuminated? What can I do to gain more clarity? And what steps can I take to nurture my creative awareness? Now, I hope everyone's enjoying the show. We are in an hour. This is Paranormal Graveyard. My name's Christina Corsetti, and Roger Belt couldn't be here tonight because he wasn't feeling well. We're just an hour into the show. I want to thank everybody in chat, and I want to thank everybody listening. Like I said, I wasn't able to be in chat tonight. It's hard to do a show and be in chat at the same time. But let's continue. Dreaming in green. Color meanings of green in dreams often point us to the direction of growth, healing, love, giving, and inspiration. Green corresponds with the heart chakra, which governs passion, love, and healing. The anatta is associated with the element of air, and so we see a different kind of love when we experience the primal red hues. Green is a symbolic of communicating care of a subtle energetic level. When we dream of green, we are imbued with a magical ability to transfer knowledge to an unorthodox means. Green facilitates growth, love, and healing by mental stimulation. Greek believe intelligence comes from the heart. This, combined with the green of the heart chakra, talks to us about emotional intelligence and communicating with an open heart. When we dream of green, we're expecting levels of healing and growth that are subtle. It's time to concentrate on the areas of our lives that need to flourish. Once we hone in and begin to express our identification on an emotional level, our growth will be basically immense. Now, questions prompted from the color meaning of green in our dreams. Is your life where a lawn, if your life were a lawn, what would it look like? How could you improve your lawn's health, appearance, longevity? How am I communicating my love with others effectively? Am I aware of my own needs and meeting them? What other methods of communication can I develop? And what if wellness was programmed by my DNA? How can I tap into that inherent health? Let's talk about blue. The color meaning of blue in dreams points to thoughts, ideas, dreams, and the ability to convey them. Consider the skies overhead. This atmosphere is symbolic of vast, endless opportunities for discovery, renewal, and expression. As humans, our attempt to define, project, perceive, and to share this vastness is innate. We got to take it all in, process, and then tell everyone what we know about it. So when we dream in swirling blue hues, it's often a sign of our ability to tap into the vast mysteries of life. That's step one. The other step, often basically our blue dreams ask us to interpret these mysteries and share them with the environment. Blue dreams remind us that the opinions and perceptions can run on a neutral network, a path of interchange and exchange. So, dreaming in blue, if I suspended judgment, how would I describe my environment? What's my ideal of tranquility? How can I more effectively communicate what I'm feeling? Am I aware of my own immortality? What are my ideas of flying high, and how can I connect with that feeling more often? And what ideas can I share that can potentially change the world for the better? We're going to talk about indigo. Indigo color is between blue and violet. Indigo color meaning in dreams are more psychic tuning, contracting the ephemeral, connecting with spiritual vision. Indigo goes deep, real deep. Therefore, deep minds will dream in indigo as a message. Dreaming in indigo marks the consciousness ability to dive farther deeper than what daily reality holds. If you're dreaming in indigo, next time, make a conscious effort to dive even deeper, push the limits, and then you'll find there's no end to the starting revelation available to your perception. Indigo dreams are basically into the world where common rules and basically the common rules will not apply. Consider the deepest, darkest depths of the marinas trench, far deeper than this capacity of the psychic mind. Dive in. There's endless treasures to be found in the dreaming realm of indigo. So what are the questions do we ask us in indigo color? How far can I move into my deepest presence, awareness, and consciousness? How fully can I trust in the things I see with non-physical eyes? What are my beliefs around my extrasensory perception? What are my viewpoint on reality, and how can I shift that when I want? My purpose, what purpose do my dreams and visions serve, and where is my power? Violet. Color meaning of violet dreams indicate divinity, peace, tranquility, and enlightenment. We're talking about a devout presence of knowingness and violet-hued dreams. As its higher wisdom is a personality of its own, and its presence is standing within your body, thinking, knowing, watching, independently yet separately. It's a sensual experience, and violet dreams are a glimpse inside that kind of awareness phenomenon. Violet is about blossoming and opening up to a new, unconventional experience. Thanks. Love it. Needed a drink. All right. With this kind of bliss, satisfaction, and rest, there are feeling moments. Swim in them loosely as far as you can. The more we swim into violet energies, the more we experience this lucid presence of knowing. So if you have a violent dream, appreciate every square inch of them, because the real gift from the divine source. So what are the questions we ask when we dream in violet? How can I become more fully aware of the watcher within? How can I experience life more fully? What is the highest intent for life, and our actions aligned with that intent? Is peace a state of mind, state of being? What are my beliefs about peace? Do I have to earn contentment and tranquility? And what is my relationship with this present moment? Okay, we're going to get to the last part of our show, and that is the numbers. Dreaming about numbers, number meanings. When we dream of number 1, our deepest knowing is expressing concepts of new beginnings. 1 is a symbolic of fresh starts, starting over and launching as a new direction. The number 1 in dreams also points to self. Number 1 asks you to check in with yourself and your well-being. Number 1 also speaks to us about unity and unification. If you spread all out all over the place, number 1 may be telling you to consolidate. Number 2, dreaming of number 2 indicates choice and balance. The number 2 in our dreams may be telling us to make a choice about a decision we've been putting off. It may also point to a need to balance our time, our budgets, and our resources. 2 also points to relationship and partnerships. In this light, when number 2 surfaces in dreams, it may be a time to look at our business partnerships as well as friends, family, and romantic relationships. Number 3 is an extremely creative number and sacred too. When the number 3 shows up in our dreams, it's an indication to create something new. Pull out your pens, paintbrushes, musical instruments, building blocks, whatever gets your creative juices flowing and spurs you to produce something new and magical in your life. If you've dreamed the number 3, anything you do creatively will come together elegantly because the number 3 blesses your productivity. 4. Dreaming number meanings of 4 deals with structure, stability, and order. 4 is a fundamental number and is very grounding. Ergo, number 4 may point to matters of the home. If you are in the market to sell or buy a new home, the number 4 in your dreams is a suspicious sign. Otherwise, pay special care to cleansing your home, removing clutter, giving thanks to your residents when number 4 plays in your dream. Okay, number 5 in your dream is about motion and travel. When you're dreaming of number 5, you might be compelled to start packing your bags and traveling to parts unknown. 5 is about adventure. And dreaming of number 5 is also a green light, signals because the energy of 5 is protection, especially during travel. Number 6. Number 6 is a number of harmony, love, union, and contentment. When we are dreaming of 6, we are called to nurture ourselves and our loved ones. Number 6 asks us to spend time appreciating the beauty in our lives. Spend time with loved ones. Self-indulge. Splurge a little. Enjoy tender moments with children. Number 6 in dreams recommends a reunion with people and places we love the most. Number 7. 7 in dreams is a call for higher education. It is a magical, mystical number, and acting upon its presence will ensure success in higher studies. Dreaming of 7 is a sign to continue study, start a new hobby, look into alternative healing, investigate practices, and get more involved with spiritual teachings. Number 8. The number 8 talks about cycles of time and the infinite nature of life. When we dream of the number 8, is a deeper message from our souls that says all is well. You are always protected and infinitely cared for by the universe. 8 is actually a thumbs up from the universe. It is a sign that everyone will work out, and your eternal nature is true nature. Now, last, your number 9 indicates you are on the basically the start of a new adventure. It's the last number before reaching completion, which is number 10. So it hints that the ending of one phase of life while en route of the next stage. Interesting, 9 also talks about happy returns. In dreams, number 9 asks our attention to spiral back into our source, the true core of who you were, in order to know our value. Essentially, it asks us to get back to our roots. Okay. Now, the last thing I have here is 6 simple steps of interpreting your dreams. First, you want to record it. Keep a notebook or recording device by your bedside and record your dreams the moment you wake up. Do not delay, because dreams are so wispy. The moment we engage in activity, dreams begin to blow right out of our memories. So record your dreams in small bits. It doesn't have to be overwhelming detail. Odds are, if you just record it, the meaty parts of your dream, your memory can recall the rest. Okay? Summarize it. After you record your dreams, take a few minutes to jot down single words that best describe the overall feeling of your dream. Compare it. By recording the dream and putting single words down, the feelings that you dream you are fleshing out the dream, and it's taking a substantial meaning. Now you begin to compare the feeling and events in your dreams with those you experience in waking life. You want to revisit and observe it, okay? And you want to self-project it. Basically, you want to put it all together. So you now have a great overall outline of your dream. Now you'll put all your recordings, impressions, single word associations, observations, self-projections together. Invest in quiet time alone as you ponder all your dream interpretations. Now, that is the end of our show. I do want to thank everyone in chat and everyone listening. I really hope you did enjoy it. Definitely a lot of valuable information. Next Monday, Roger will be back, and we will have it. I'm not sure what's up for next show. I don't have it in front of me at the moment. I am in a different room than I usually am. But everyone have a great night, and I want to thank everybody, and I will see you guys next week. Good night.